Welcome back to TL's Hobby Center. Today we're going to be doing a Lego Technic build, and this is of the all-legend off-road vehicle Jeep Rubicon Wrangler. And the part number for this one is a 42122, and that is the model number for this car itself. It's a 665 piece puzzle, and it's for a design and up, and it's a Technic, so this is going to be a more involved kind of build. It's going to have some moving parts on it, which is going to be fun. Yeah, this is the off-road Jeep. I mean, it looks fun. It has a winch on it. It looks like it's going to have suspension travel and whatnot, because these all originally started off for the armies when they started building these, and it evolved to the all-famous known Jeep we all know today. And as you can tell, it's a pretty simple box. Has a cool off-road picture in the front, and it's a bigger one, so it's going to be slightly bigger than normal. But as you can see, it has a working winch, and that's what the picture of this Jeep originally is supposed to look like. At least that's what they based it off of. And these have 270 horsepower, which is what the pony stands for there. Weighs more than I thought it was going to, which is 5,300 pounds. And it's a rock track 4-wheel drive, and it's a 3.6 liter, which all Jeeps come with those, unless you get a special order from Mopar, which some of them are now coming with the 5.7s or even Hellcat motors, which is actually pretty cool. I'm sort of a Mopar fan. I don't own any personally, but these are always fun to do, and they're always really neat to build in real life too. So that's one thing. I've done a few lift kits to a few Jeeps, so this is going to be interesting to see, and that's about the size of the actual wheel itself. So I'm excited to get into this one. I've never built this Jeep before. They have a Ford Raptor 2 and some other ones, but yeah, everything on this looks pretty cool. So let's jump into this build, because I'm actually pretty excited, and I hope you guys are too. So let's go. Alright, we got everything open. And what we get straight out of the package is we have 5 new wheels and tires, which the wheels are in this package over here, package number 2. And this is a 2 package build, I guess, but with some spares that go along with it. These are all for number 2 package. So we got these over here, 3 bags for number 2, and then we got 2 bags for number 1. Because this looks like it has a winch and some other main purpose stuff on this one, and it is a fully functioning suspension on this, so I'm excited about this. I've never built one of these with a operating suspension, only one with the Lego Technic pullback mechanism to let the car drive on its own. But we got our decals here. It comes with the Jeep V6 badge that goes on the hood. You got the dash, and you got the seats, and then the ones that go on the hood. And they also got the hood grooves and the Jeep badges and door handles. So I'm excited about that. You get 5 of these wheels. And in these bags, you get some other stuff in there. I'm curious to know what that is. More bags in this one. All the shocks. All the funds. This is for the winch, and then whatever other tie-downs it might have. And this one comes with the wheels. And all the body parts, it looks like. You got all the different pivots on this one, and then you got more supports. Actually, it looks like the wheel flares in this one. So all in all, looks pretty good. So I think we're ready to jump into this. So let's get building and hang tight. here we go. We got ourselves a pretty cool looking Jeep Wrangler here. I mean, this is actually better than I thought it was going to be. I was not expecting all the fleximization that you can get out of these things, because I mean, this thing has actually pretty good like wheel flex. Like, you can kind of like literally tilt the whole car a good 2 to 3 inches. I mean, you got a whole bunch of wheel travel up in the front here. You get the back suspension. It's actually like a live suspension, so you get as much too, but it's not as soft as the front because I guess they need a little bit of stability. But even the steering wheels, even the wheels turn by this little knob that's all the way in the back, right here. And that allows the wheels to turn left and right, and also kind of give it some pivot to turn where it needs to. But also, that I was not expecting, is that the doors can actually open here. This is actually really cool. And then you can also see the dash in there. And you can also just close the doors on both sides. Really cool. I really enjoy this one so far. Also, for a cool add-on, is that you can even check in under the hood. Because, you know, all Jeeps have that little engine that somehow makes it through the forest and back and never blows up. So I mean, it's pretty damn reliable if you ask me, and it's pretty neat what you can what this Jeep has. Keep that in tip angle for now, and it's overall a really cool build. I really enjoyed this one. Also, for a cool little knick-knack, which is kind of hard to use in a way, but I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Let me see if I can find a good spot to grab. Let's pull that out for now. I'm going to pull this out. That is our winch that we get with this thing. Let's see, can I pop that up? So if you want to go, alright, and then all you got to do is just go and wind it in, I guess. There's a little gear that works down here, and it just winds in the whole mechanism. It's really cool how they did it. I wish there was a way you can do it manually off the car, but or if they had one of those Technic motors, they can just kind of wind it in. But all in all, it's pretty cool how they have this for an off-road vehicle. It is now a recovery vehicle for me that I now have for my display, which is really cool. But let's get the size comparison of what these kind of cars are going to be looking like. And as you've seen, I already crushed this little Camaro I have that I built a while back. I also have my Ferrari that I have built about a week or two ago. You can see it's a decent size difference. And then also you have the Dodge Charger I also did, like that. You can see, all in all, it's huge. But to bring things more to real life spectrums, you got a Ford Mustang, which is going to be similar to size, if not a little bit longer. Height wise, gonna be a little bit different too. I mean, still not 100% to scale per se, but it's closer to what you would expect. Like, I mean, for the hood opening on this, that kind of put the Mustang to shame, to be honest with you. I wish they did something cooler with this one, but beggars can't be choosers. So, I mean, that's that. And you can see in lengthwise, it's also not much different. I mean, it's there. So that's what the Technic is on this, though, with the steering and the suspension and the winch, all that bunch of fun jazz. And I'll put up some pictures of what this thing is actually supposed to look like as a front view. Side view. And the rear view. So all in all, really cool car. I'd recommend you guys picking one of these up and doing. This one's going to take a little bit longer, which it was around 2-ish to 3 hours in total, because there were so many little parts to this one. So but all in all, this one will be a pretty cool display piece, because you can just kind of set them up like that and make it look like he's four-wheeling over cars, or you can make some neat looking backgrounds like the rocks are in the picture in the box. But yeah, I think that's really about it for this build. If you guys liked it, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and let me know if you guys built this one, the kind of experience you guys had with this build. And that's really about it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on the next build.